Pokemon Legends Arceus is the newest installment in the massive collection we have of Pokemon games. It's a fresh new take on Pokemon and a great immersive deviation from its typical formula. The game has you traverse the Hisui region, which is actually a distant past version of the familiar Sinnoh region, which is where Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum take place. The main object of this game is to catch all of the Pokemon that are available. The catching aspect of this game is where the game really shines. It's made catching incredibly fun for the first time since Pokemon Go's release in 2016, when everybody was playing it throughout the summer. Catching Pokemon in this game is different because you're traveling in a semi-open world, and the Pokemon are laid out about the land, and you get to go up to them and catch them right in front of you, rather than having to enter a battle to do so. Wild battles are still a thing, but they're a lot better in this game, where you can send out your own Pokemon to collect things or fight Pokemon, where it will directly go into a battle, just displaying some UI for you, rather than doing a fade-in to a new scene. Now, this game looks great because of its level design, but graphics-wise, it's not great, but that's mainly because it's on a Nintendo Switch, which is an upsettingly not powerful console. So sometimes the game feels a little lifeless because the Switch can't handle having too many entities in at once, but you get Ride Pokemon at some point in the game, which are certain Pokemon that you can run on, travel the land faster, and that kind of makes up for it, so it feels kind of better and more full throughout the experience. Now, a game that does the graphics better than Legends Arceus on the Nintendo Switch is a game called Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, a lot of you may have heard of this game before because it is very popular and regarded as even one of the best video games of all time by a lot of Nintendo fans, and that's because the developers of this game dumped a lot of money into the art direction of this game, so despite the terrible power of the Nintendo Switch, the game actually looks graphically impressive, which is saved by the money that was put into the art by the team. Now, the reason that this wasn't done for Legends Arceus is because, in general, the developers for Pokemon games, Game Freak, are pretty lazy with what they do. They think if they do something, it's gonna sell a lot, which they're not wrong about, so they tend to get lazy with what they do. So basically, story and stuff, they put some effort into, and then they just kind of make it as low effort as possible. The story in this game is fine, but there's dialogue cutscenes, which are just bouts of having to press the A button, mash through, it's just text boxes, there's no voice acting or any of that, which there was plenty of in Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So it's kind of disappointing that they didn't take out their full potential for it, but nobody really expected them to, because that's just kind of how they are. So overall, the game's really good, the gameplay's very fun, and that's definitely its saving grace. It's why I love the game so much. It doesn't look great, but that's made up for its good level design. I'd say it's definitely the best game in the Pokemon franchise, and I think that most fans of RPGs or Pokemon games in general should totally buy it. I would totally recommend it. I would actually probably rate this game a solid 10 out of 10 because I'm a big fan of the Pokemon series, and as the best game in the series, I think it's pretty deserving. Now, despite its few flaws, it's really saved by the gameplay, so you'll notice that some parts of it can be annoying at times, but when you're just adventuring through the area, it's totally worth it, and I would recommend it to anybody who is interested.